Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Superman Man of Tomorrow. It is the newest release from DC Animation. It stars Darren Criss, Alexandra Daddario, Zachary Quinto, Ryan Hurst, Eugene Bird, Bellamy Young, Ike Amadi. I hope I said that right, and Brett Dalton, who was in the first two or three seasons of Agents of Shield. It is directed by Chris Palmer. I then, if memory serves, man, this is the first one of these DC movies that he's done. I mean, to be really lazy with the plot synopsis, this is really Superman Begins. This is really like Man of Steel. Um, it shows like one or two scenes of young Clark Kent not exactly coming to grips with who he truly is. And then once he's in Metropolis, he's more comfortable, but he's not exactly Superman yet. Like he's rescuing those in need, but he doesn't have a few things that make him Superman. Um, a character from, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Lobo comes to Earth to because there's a bounty on the last Kryptonian, and among that battle, another villain gets created, and then Lex Luthor, Zachary Quinto voices Lex Luthor. He's in the mix too, and then there's also another hero, and it's all about like him becoming Superman, saving Metropolis, and becoming truth, justice, in the American way that we know. And I mean, like you guys know, like how throughout all of the nooks and crannies of YouTube, I think that I am one of few that without fail reviews each one of these DC releases. I love them. I get amped every single time. Like they finally at DC Fandom, they finally announced the releases for next year. They're gonna do a Batman. I think it's called Batman: Son of the Dragon, which will probably be the January, February, March release. Then they're gonna do I think it's called Justice Society World War II, and then they're gonna do a two-part, just like they did The Dark Knight Returns, just like they did Death of Superman. They're gonna do a two-part Batman the Long Halloween. I'm like I anticipate some of those more than theatrical releases. And the last release, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, being the end of that universe. As far as I know, this is a one off. This could be the build, like because Martian Manhunter is in it. There is a Batman reference. So and Star Labs is where a lot of this goes down. So between Cyborg, the Flash, Green Lantern, whoever, they're like the only heroes that weren't really referenced were Wonder Woman and Aquaman. So as for like for now, this could either be a standalone story or it could be the start of a new universe. I'm down for either one. Like I'm a sucker for an interconnected universe. I thought Darren Criss was good as Superman. Whether it's Rainn Wilson or now Zachary Quinto, like they always find the dude with like the perfect snobby "I'm better than you" voice inflection to voice Lex Luthor, and like that was really dope. Like it's not like overclogged, like it's not forced with villains. There's technically three villains in this movie, but they're not forced. Like they all serve their purpose. Like the story was interesting. I always praise the animation for these movies every release because they look different than your typical theatrical CG animated movie, and I like that. There's a lot of frames in this movie that just look like they were lifted from comic book panels. Um, I don't believe there was a post credit scene. Like I looked it up and couldn't find one, so I didn't watch the whole credits. Um, I will say though, like my one complaint was like there's not a lot of humor in this movie, and then Lobo comes on screen and like he's got his quips. Like Lobo is the comic relief of this movie, and I thought he was lame. I didn't think Lobo fit the tone of this movie. Like I said, man, like I can't wait to see what they do next. Like that Batman Son of the Dragon. If I'm not mistaken, like Bruce Lee is a character in that movie, so I'm excited for that. Um, And then, like I said, like if this is a standalone, fine, like that's cool. Like I'll rewatch it. If it's the start of an interconnected universe, cool, because Superman is just learning to be Superman. So like, whatever they want to do, man, I'm down for. The one thing that I'm gonna get super picky about is that like they changed up the spine, and it's so ugly. They used like for the past few years, it's probably the interconnected universe thing. But then when they would have a standalone Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders, they did it without fail. They put a character at the bottom of the spine, the title in the middle, and it looked great. Like the spine for the Blu-ray, DVD Blu-ray for Superman Man of Tomorrow is super ugly. I like the voice acting, I like the animation, I like the story. That's that's really all there is to say, man. Man, so with all that being said, in my opinion, I will say that Superman Man of Tomorrow was dope. Have you seen Superman Man of Tomorrow, man? Have you had a chance to watch it yet? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Um, I think I told y'all over the weekend, this is my last review until Wonder Woman comes out first week in October, if Wonder Woman comes out first week in October. So, I've recently posted reviews for Tenet, for Mulan, the live action Mulan, as well as Bill and Ted Face the Music, New Mutants, The Tax Collector, and American Pickle. Check all of that out, man. It's highly appreciated, man. Like, subscribe, comments. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.